Building a better stack. Building a stack with bars, rounds, and coins. Which is the best one? As you know, the silver and gold markets keep us on the edge of our seats at times, especially with these crazy swings in the market. Today, I want to discuss a stacking strategy that might keep things really simple and be the most profitable of all. And this is building a stack with bars and rounds and possibly coins. At the end of the video, I will put the polling results from the community as for what is the best to stack. Hello, and thank you for joining me here at Cash and Coins. I hope you're doing well. And yes, you can call me Cash. Now, I know that some of you just love government minted coins, and they do have their advantages. Sometimes it's a tax advantage, sometimes it's a liquidity advantage, and sometimes it's even a security advantage. And all of those are good things. But sometimes we have to look a little deeper and see there are other ways that can really build our stack. The more I stack, the more I have realized that silver bars and silver rounds have a ton of advantages, especially in price. They are a win most of the time. Now, if you watch my channel, you notice that I mostly put coins in capsules. No, I don't put all of them in capsules, but the ones that I display, I usually use capsules so I won't damage them and I don't have to wear gloves and all of that. As you know, the nicer your coins or rounds or bars look, the better the price you can ask when selling. But with that said, as far as bars and rounds, you can actually touch and hold those. It doesn't matter. You can clean those. Those are fine. You can get fingerprints on them. You can let them tone. That's the beauty of bars and rounds. Now, what I often hear is that silver bars and rounds are going to be the better option over silver coins. You will yield less if you ever decide to sell some versus silver coins. But two, the bid-ask spread between silver bars should be slightly tighter than government silver bullion coins. Silver bullion bars are available for those who prefer silver closest to its market price as an alternative to silver rounds. Silver bars are based on their weight. They are the same purity as silver coins, usually 0.999 fine silver. Of the three primary types of investment, silver, coins, rounds, and bars, silver bars generally have lower premiums per troy ounce over the silver spot price. Now, when it comes to large silver bars, they will have the lowest prices of all, and that's due to lower labor cost per ounce. But remember, the buy-sell spread will be minimal. I just wanted to mention that first before we got into it. But let's not waste any time and let's look ahead to head-to-head price comparison. Let's look at findbullionprices.com first. Here you do see the lowest price above spot are the bars, only $2.11 over spot. Now, in this list here, there are no rounds, but we do see the 40% silver coins and the 35% war nickels. Just remember to sell back the 40% and the 35% isn't usually profitable. Some LCSs will pay well under spot, and even some of the online dealers. So you have to keep that in mind. They might be cheap when you're buying them, but they might be harder to sell or less profitable. So I feel like I have to say that. Now let's go on to the rounds. Look at the lowest price for rounds, $3.49 over spot. That's $1.38 more than the cheapest silver bar we just looked at. Okay, now let's jump on over to coins. As mentioned before, the 35% and the 40% sell for the least price. But if you were to sell them, you would likely have to sell it for less than spot. Just keep that in mind. So the first 0.999 fine silver coin is the Canadian 1.5 ounce coins, and they are $3.44 over spot. And then the Britannia is at $3.90 over spot. And now we're looking at liquidity. I would choose the Britannia because it is much more popular, making it much, much more easy to sell. Now you see, as far as bars and rounds compared to coins, it's a no-brainer. If weight is what you want, stack those bars and rounds. If you want liquidity, the coins would be your better option. And if you want liquidity and popularity and the best option, even during the SHTF, I have to say junk silver would be number one, because you don't have to explain to anyone what a dime is or a quarter is. You don't even have to say it's silver. Everyone knows what a dime is. It's currency. But hopefully it would never come down to something like that. But if it did, hey, those are going to be your best option. And I had to mention this because that when I talk about this, that always comes up in the comments. All right, let's move on from there. The main thing I did want to point out on this video is that you don't have to follow any rules when it comes to stacking. As you see, there are many, many options, and you can stack any of these types of silvers that I mentioned, bars, coins, rounds, 0.999, or the 35% silver. It depends on what your agenda is and on your strategy. As you know, we all have our own goals. We know what we want, whether this is a hobby, a financial decision, or anything else. Do what's best for you. If you need help, seek out a financial advisor. Talk to your local coin store, shop owner. Ask people in the community, and you will develop your own way of stacking. I don't really think there's a wrong way. And I do hope this video helps. Please let me know in the comments, do you agree that bars are the best for weight and coins are the best for liquidity? I do want to thank you for watching Cash and Coins, and as I always say, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.